When leather is dyed, natural features like scars, wrinkles, and growth marks are accentuated and produce a natural marbling. Belly, flank, and shoulder sections show the most variation, so they get relegated to the back and sides of furniture. The face and seat use a higher grade leather that takes dye more evenly for a uniform color. This love seat is a great example of both, and it's a steal for just $80, but it still needs a little love. First up is a 3-inch crescent tear on the back that gets patched from beneath. I use rubbing alcohol to remove any traces of glue and clean the rest of the piece. It evaporates quickly, and I'm not concerned about it drying the leather more than it already is. Besides, that's what moisturizer is for. It goes on streaky and uneven, but dries nicely, deepens the color a bit, and makes the leather more supple. I return to the tear and fill the remaining gap with leather repair putty. My videographer is on lunch break, but here's what that process looks like. And here's how it turned out. 98% of the time, repairs need color to conceal them, but this thin gray dark line blends right in with the marbled hide, which means I'm able to move along. Next up is restoring the clear finish. This adds shine and in doing so, brightens the gold tones while deepening the appearance overall. I think it's beautiful and have learned to quit when I'm ahead, but its new owners want it less yellow. So I proceed with a pigmented finish, which has the benefit of adding more stain resistance and UV protection. But make no mistake, this is a paint, not a dye. It gets incredible coverage in just a single coat and can be used to change color. Because I don't want to hide the marbling, I've got to be one and done. So I dilute the color with twice as much clear satin sealer. This makes it more translucent, so the tobacco color I'm using winds up looking lighter like cinnamon. I start by applying color to all the edges and seams with an angled paintbrush. It goes on bold, so I follow quickly with a damp sponge to thin it out, soften harsh lines, and blend toward the center of each panel. I stipple and use the sponge's texture to mimic the marbling. The back and sides still have plenty of character, but the face of the love seat looks more monotone and leaves me feeling regret. To remedy this, I apply some darker chocolate color over the seams and around the tacks. The brush lays it on thick, but the sponge removes most of it. This creates a burnished look, and I'm satisfied. The new owners are too. This couch will last them many years, if not decades, and they got it for just $80 plus $128 in restoration materials, which I've listed in the description for you furniture flippers. Now, I'm curious, which do you prefer? The original color with all the character, or the more uniform, subdued makeover?